Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me. I am so excited to share with you a little bit more information about these amazing essential oils that I keep on raving about. Today I'm going to share with you what essential oils are, how we can use them in our home, and I'll share with you a bit about our top 10 oils. So what are essential oils? Essential oils come from plants. They come from the aromatic parts of the plant. So that is the part of the plant that smells nice, and it's the part of the plant that actually protects it from predators and environmental threats. So when we extract that part of the plant and we steam distill it or cold press it into an essential oil and use it on our bodies, it has much of the same benefits for our bodies as it does for the plant. Essential oils come from all kinds of different parts of the plant. Some come from the seeds, some come from the root, or the leaves, or the petals, and some come from the rind or the peel of fruits. So that's a little bit more information about what essential oils are. Now I'm going to share with you how we use them in our home. So we can use essential oils in 3 different ways. The first way is aromatically. Anytime you're using an essential oil aromatically, what you're doing is you're breathing in the oil molecules and they're entering into your lungs, or they're hitting parts of the brain where it can affect your mood and your behavior. So you can do aromatic use many different ways. The most typical one is through a diffuser. This is our petal diffuser. This is doTERRA's most economical diffuser. It comes in a lot of the different starter kits, and it has a square footage of roughly 400 square feet. And it runs for either 1, 2, or 4 hours, and it also has an optional nightlight. Now this one's not plugged in. You can see mine actually running in the background. That's a Lumo diffuser. That one's one of my favorites. But a lot of our starter kits come with this one, the petal, and they're a high mist diffuser. So they're really shooting those oil molecules up into the air so that we can get them into our bodies through breathing it in. Anytime we breathe an essential oil in, we are using it aromatically. So if you don't have a diffuser, you can do what we call a cup and inhale method, or you can create what we call a scent tent. So basically you're just putting a drop of essential oil into your hand, you're rubbing your hands together, and you're making a scent tent over your mouth and nose. And you just breathe the essential oils in, and you do that 3 or 4 times in slow, rhythmic, deep breaths, and then you are going to be benefiting from the aromatic use of an essential oil. Other reasons that we might use essential oils aromatically would be to cleanse the air, to open up airways, and to affect our mood. We can either lift our mood with lifting essential oils like some of our citruses and our mints, or we can calm people down with some of our calming oils like lavender or frankincense or bergamot. Okay, so that's aromatic use, anytime we're breathing in the oil molecules. The second way we can use essential oils is topically. Now, sometimes it's important to just put the oil on the area of the body where you have concern. If you're having digestive discomfort, you would put the essential oils, you would dilute it with a carrier oil like coconut oil or almond oil, or even olive oil would be fine. And then you rub it onto the area of concern. If you have sore, achy muscles, you can use our soothing blend to rub onto your muscles, and it will help improve blood flow, and it will help to decrease the pain that you're experiencing in your muscles. And then the third way we can use essential oils is internally. Now this is something that is unique to a company like doTERRA. Because of doTERRA's stringent quality control standards, we know that our oils are 100% safe to be taken internally. Now, not all of them are safe for internal use, but the FDA and Health Canada have approved a lot of our essential oils like lemon and oregano and peppermint and frankincense. So things that you would be, like foods that you would be putting in your body anyway, they're safe to use in small amounts. And we know that doTERRA oils are safe for internal use because of their stringent testing, and we know that there's no impurities in them. There's no contaminants in it at all, no extra adulterants, no yeast, no bacteria, no heavy metals, nothing like that. I don't recommend going to the health food store and grabbing an essential oil and putting that in your body internally, because it likely has not been tested, and it's likely very highly synthetic if there's any purity into it at all. So doTERRA's oils are safe for internal use. So those are the 3 different ways that we can use essential oils in our home. Now I'm going to review what we call our top 10 oils. The reason why I like to review our top 10 oils is because we really feel that if you had just these 10 oils in your home, you would be able to take care of life's little emergencies, all of the things that can come up from time to time, whether that is sleep troubles or stress or muscle aches and pains or head and neck tension or sinus pain, coughs, colds, skin conditions, digestive discomfort, respiratory problems, immune support, like you name it, guys. We can do so many things with just these top 10 oils, and I'm going to go through them with you one at a time. So out of our top 10 oils, 6 of them are single oils, which means they come from a single plant, from one plant. And then the other 4 are blends that doTERRA has put together with a bunch of different essential oils in a bottle. And they do it that way so that it basically will work for a large majority of people. Okay, so the first oil we're going to discuss is lemon oil. So when you think of lemon, I want you to think of cleansing. And if you always think of cleansing when you think of lemon, then you'll know exactly what to do with lemon oil. So lemon is cleansing for your body, so you can drink it in your water. You can put 1 or 2 drops in a glass of water before you start your day, and it does a nice slow and gentle detox of your filtering organs like your kidneys and your liver, and it's really great for the skin. Now, I mentioned to put it in a glass because if you're ever going to take oils internally, we like to use glass or stainless steel. Don't use plastic because, especially citrus oils, they will break down the petrochemicals in plastic and you don't want to put that in your body. So not only can we use lemon oil for cleansing our internal organs, but we can also use it to clear up mucus and secretions. I know it's kind of gross to talk about, but it's amazing for coughs and colds or any congestion that you're feeling in your chest or in your sinuses. And ironically, the same oil that you can use to cleanse and clean your body on the inside, you can also use it to clean your home. So it's an amazing way to disinfect and clean your home in a natural way, and I love that. This stuff gets sticky goo off my windows, fingerprints off my cupboards, and like mud off the mudroom walls. It's an amazing oil for cleansing. The next oil we're going to discuss is lavender. Lavender oil, when you think of lavender, I would like you to think calming. Again, if you can remember that lavender is calming, then you'll remember all of the things that you can do with lavender. So lavender is calming for the mind and the mood. So it's a great oil to diffuse at bedtime. You can even put a drop on the bottoms of your feet. If you have a hard time sleeping at night, you can put a drop on the bottoms of your big toe, which is the reflexology point of the brain. So when we calm down the brain, then we have a better night's sleep. So it can also calm down hyperactive children or angry children, or just when you're feeling stressed and anxious and nervous about things, about life, you can use lavender. You can do like I said, put it in your diffuser, or you can make a scent tent, put a drop in your hand, and just breathe in those oil molecules. Not only is lavender calming for the mind and the mood, but it's also really calming for the skin. So any kind of skin conditions that you have that are irritated or red or itchy or just really sore. So we're talking scratches and wounds, bug bites and bee stings and burns, anything where your skin is bothering you and it's irritated, lavender is going to be amazing. Lavender is also a natural antihistamine, so it's amazing when those seasonal threats come, especially in the springtime when all the pollens are growing on the trees, or if you have reactions to pets or dust. Lavender is amazing for that. I like to combine lavender with lemon and peppermint. So lemon because it breaks up stuffiness, and peppermint because it opens up airways. So that brings us to peppermint, which is the next one. Peppermint is peppermint is cooling and soothing. So when you think of peppermint, think about cooling and soothing. It's an amazing oil to open up airways. I love to use this one when our kids are coughing or they've got some congestion or tightness in their chest. We just put a drop of peppermint on the palm of our hand and we rub our hands together like this, and then I form like an arrow chamber in my hand like this, and we just kind of go, and we take in some nice deep breaths, and you will feel the peppermint opening up your lungs and opening up your airways. Peppermint is a natural vasodilator, which means it opens up blood vessels. So it can be really also really amazing for muscle aches and pains. So anytime you've got pain, you've got constriction in your blood vessels, when you use peppermint, it opens up your blood vessels and it improves the blood flow. And when you improve the blood flow, you improve pain. So it's great for that. We like to use it topically in our house. Sometimes we also use it internally in like 1 or 2 drops in a glass of water for digestive support. So if you've got, just a rumbly tummy, or you've got, travel sickness or morning sickness or just any kind of nausea or just upset stomach, peppermint is amazing for digestion as well. I personally love to use peppermint topically. I dilute it with a bit of coconut oil and keep it in a roller bottle, and I rub it all across my neck because I sometimes can get a little bit of tension in my muscles, and then it causes a pounding head. So I really like to use peppermint for that. And then other people like to use it when they have a sinus cold. Then just put it across your forehead, and it really helps with the pain and the constriction of the sinuses. Okay, the next one is oregano. So my oregano, as you can see, has a little dropper on the top. I love using oregano internally when there's any kind of illness in our house at all. We have veggie capsules. doTERRA sells these little capsules that are empty, and they you can just put in your essential oils into the capsule, close the capsule, and then you swallow it like a pill. So you can use the oils internally that way. Some people can handle putting oregano in a glass of water and drinking it. I mean, I've done it with other brands of oregano, no problem. But when we started using doTERRA, it's a huge, huge difference. And oregano is our hottest oil. So I really don't recommend putting that one under your tongue, or, maybe drinking it with water if you're brave. But certainly don't try that with children, because it's a very, very hot oil. When you're using oregano topically, which you can do for warts and skin tags, then we do recommend to dilute it, because it is such a hot oil and it will burn your skin, which is why it's effective at burning off the warts and the skin tags. So oregano is like our natural antibiotic, and it's probably, out of the top 10 oils, I would say it's probably the one that we use the least. But I'm really, really thankful to have it when my kids are feeling sick, or when we're just starting to come down with something and we're feeling unwell, because it's a very, very powerful antiviral and antibacterial. Next, we have tea tree oil. So tea tree oil is a great one to use in conjunction with oregano. They both kind of have antibacterial and antiviral properties. So I like to use them together when we're not feeling well. We put it in a veggie capsule. You can also make a roller bottle, where you would combine 5 different oils that would help with fighting off infections. And if you're interested in the recipe for that, let me know and I will definitely get that to you. But tea tree is also great for fungal problems. So it's amazing to put on your feet or your toenails when you are maybe using a public shower or public bathrooms, and it kind of prevents the fungal things that can kind of settle into your feet. We also love to use tea tree for skin conditions. It's great for acne, it's great for itchy skin, and a lot of times when it comes to skin, we combine the tea tree and lavender together. And you can throw it in a roller bottle, put in 10 or 20 drops of each oil, top the rest of the roller bottle with some kind of liquid carrier oil like fractionated coconut oil or almond oil or grapeseed oil, and then you've got roller bottles that you can use these oils topically in so many different ways and just carry it with you in your purse or your diaper bag. Next, we have frankincense oil. So frankincense, we refer to frankincense as the king of all oils, and really it's because it's just so versatile and is so wonderful for so many different things. We always joke in doTERRA world that if you're ever in doubt, get your frankincense out, because it's just that versatile. I like to use frankincense in my skincare. It's great for anti-aging, so it's amazing for fine lines and wrinkles and blemishes. It's also great for cellular support. So if you're fighting off any kind of infection, it's most of the problems that we have in our body, it's caused by inflammation in our cells. And because frankincense is a natural anti-inflammatory, it's amazing for cellular support. We also have used it in a chest rub. So when our kids have been congested and their chest is really tight, then and if there's like inflamed bronchioles and they're just kind of flared up and there's inflammation going on, we use the frankincense diluted and put it on the chest, and it acts as a wonderful natural anti-inflammatory. So you can use that really anywhere on your body where you're experiencing pain or inflammation. Frankincense is going to be amazing for that. Okay, and then so those are the 6 single oils. So we've got our lemon, lavender, peppermint, oregano, tea tree, and frankincense. Next, we're going to talk about the blends. So the first blend, and this is one of my favorites, it's Easy Air. It's known as Breathe Oil in the US. It's known as Easy Air in Canada. And it's our respiratory blend. And again, it's a blend, it's a proprietary blend that doTERRA has put together where they've combined a bunch of different oils that are really good for respiratory support. And they put it together in a blend because they know it's just going to be the best option to use for the most amount of people. Because everybody's body chemistry is different, some people might react really well to peppermint, whereas other people might like eucalyptus better. So doTERRA has put it together in a blend called Respiratory Blend, and it's got lemon for, breaking up congestion. It's got peppermint and eucalyptus for opening up airways. It's got some cardamom in there, some tea tree in there to fight off infections. It's an amazing oil for anything respiratory, any kind of breathing difficulties from coughs or colds, or from, inflammation going on where you're just, have a tight chest and you just can't breathe well. It's great for seasonal threats. When you're feeling like you can't breathe because you're having reactions to certain things out there in the world, like on the trees or grasses or pets or dust. And it's also great for snoring. So believe it or not, you can put this easy air. What you could do is put it in a roller bottle, so dilute it with some coconut oil and just rub it underneath your nose before bed so that you have really open airways and you can breathe better. Or you can put it in the diffuser and you'll be breathing it in slowly overnight, and it really just opens up all of your airways and supports a really, really restful sleep that way. Next we have On Guard. On Guard is our protective blend. So this protects our body. It's like our daily defense against anything that could, attack our body's cells. So I feel like if you have children, the On Guard is definitely a must, because it's going to boost their immune system. So if they're in daycare or in school, they're going to be exposed to lots of different germs and lots of different pathogens that can attack their body and make them sick. So we love On Guard. We use it in, I think, all 3 diffusers. So we have 3 bedrooms, one for the boys, one for the girls, and one for my husband and I. And we've got On Guard going in every diffuser every single night during the cold and flu season, because it's just really, really supportive to our bodies. It's also amazing when you have a scratchy throat. You can put a drop or 2 in a little bit of water and just either drink the water or gargle with the water and then swallow it. All of the oils that are in the On Guard blend are safe for internal use, and there's a little bit of clove oil in there. And clove is not only is it very high in antioxidant properties, but it's also a natural analgesic. So if you have a scratchy throat or a sore throat and you swallow it, then you'll feel the clove oil kind of numbing your throat a little bit. So it's amazing for pain. Children love it when they have that kind of pain. If they don't want to take it internally because they don't like the taste, it's a little bit spicy because there's cinnamon and clove in it. So if they don't want to take it internally, that way you can make a roller bottle, 20 or 30 drops of On Guard, fill the rest of the roller bottle with coconut oil, liquid carrier oil of some sort, and then just roll it across their throat like that. And then it's going to work that way too. It'll give it a bit of a numbing factor for them, but it's also going to be fighting off whatever their body's struggling with at the same time. Next we have our Zengest. Now this one is known as Zengest in Canada. It's known as Digest Zen in the US and in other countries. And this is our digestive blend. So again, it's a blend doTERRA has put together with peppermint and ginger and fennel and anise and caraway and all kinds of amazing oils that are really good for digestive support. And so it's going to help with anything that's troubling you down in your belly or in your chest. So if you have heartburn or you have gas or bloating or you just ate too much turkey at Thanksgiving dinner, or something that you ate just isn't agreeing with you, if you're feeling nausea from pregnancy or just from traveling, anything where you're feeling upset in your stomach. It also really helps whether you're having trouble going to the bathroom or maybe you're going to the bathroom too much. It kind of works both ways because what it does is it supports your body. And that's what essential oils do. They are adaptogenic, which means they are just going to do whatever your body needs. They don't take over that role in your body. They just kind of support it so that it gives your body that extra little nudge to do exactly what it's meant to do. And that's why they're an amazing option for so many people, because it's going to serve your body in the way that your body needs it. And the last oil we're talking about today is our Deep Blue. This is our soothing blend. So this is amazing for muscle aches, joint pain. So whether you use it after a workout, maybe you pulled a muscle in your leg, or maybe you've been sitting behind the computer all day and your neck muscles are really tight, you can use the Deep Blue topically. This is one that you really wouldn't put it in a diffuser. You could, the smell is beautiful and you could put it in a diffuser, but obviously if you have muscle aches and pains, you're going to want to use this one topically. You can dilute it with coconut oil if you have sensitive skin. I find that it's not one of the skin sensitive oils. I can use it undiluted, but I do still like to dilute my oils because it does help the essential oils absorb into your body a little bit better. So you can rub it onto the area of concern, and it's got some oils in there that are amazing at opening up blood vessels and just relieving the pain. So whether it's your joints, your knees, your fingers, your wrists, or whether it's sore muscles from gardening or computer work, or just working too hard during the day, then the Soothing Blend is going to be amazing. It also comes in a rub, which is like a lotion form, and I love the Deep Blue Rub. I think it's definitely one of my favorite options for sure. Okay, so that's a bit of a rundown of our top 10 oils. As you can see, if you had just these 10 oils in your home, you could take care of so many of life's little emergencies. And that's what I love about having these oils in my home. There's something so beautiful about having the tools in your home and just feeling so empowered that I have choices and I have options that I can turn to before having to run to the doctor for every little thing. And I really love that I have the tools at my fingertips that I need to be able to take care of my family. If you are interested in learning how you can get these oils in your home, send me a message and I would love to be able to support you in this way. As a member of my team, you're going to have so many different perks. Not only will you get 25% off all of the doTERRA products for the whole year, but you will have access to giveaways and contests in my private Facebook Essential Oil Education group. And I also run a 2-week training camp called Oil Camp, which is going to teach you exactly how to use these oils. I also offer a 1-hour wellness overview for anybody who joins my team. I don't expect you to remember everything that I covered in this video, and so I like to go over exactly all of the oils in your kit and help you figure out a way that you can use them to support you and your family, and also show you how you can reorder if that's an option for you, and I'll be able to teach you all of those things. So if you're interested, shoot me a message and we can get you all started. All right, take care guys, bye-bye.